Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm back again. Back again. Now, in the lives, in the members only lives, we got to wait a few minutes longer because it takes a little while longer to get people to get here. I'm not quite I'm still getting used to it. Let's see how this works. All right. I'm going to wait a few minutes here to let people get in here so we can get started. Yeah, when I work this software, it's just, I don't know. Let's see. So I still don't see anybody in there. So I'm going to wait a little longer than normal to give a chance for people to get in here. I know people are excited about it. I hope. What's up, Nicer? All right, cool. You in here? Great. All right, let's wait for some other people.
Hello, everyone.
Oops, pause that. Man. All right, I know it's due to notice, but we gotta give a few people a chance to get up in here nicer. So gotta wait. All right, let's see here. Got one. Nicer's the first one. You know, there is no other way I can get out notifications other than YouTube, especially about the members only one, but I put the information everywhere, so we're gonna wait a few minutes. I know it did. Yep, that's it to everyone, so everybody knows. Boy. Okay, we just got nicer in here. I kept telling everybody 6 p.m. Eastern time, so we'll see. You know what I'm thinking? I might have to set up an email list or something for every member's email in there to make sure you guys get it, because it's bad when you can't get the alerts. And email seems to be the best way so far, but man, that's a lot of hassle too. So we'll see. Can you hear me okay, Nicer? Man. Okay, we're about 2 minutes, 50 seconds in. I said 6 p.m. Eastern, so I don't want to punish you, Nicer, for being on time and then getting my daily vitamins. I don't want to punish you for being on time while everybody else is, oh, goodness, let's see. Okay, it says 2, but I only see, oh, that's probably me. Me looking at it. Okay, never mind. All right. This is crazy. Nobody's getting these alerts because I know they want to see this video today. I know that for a fact. Okay, well, we're gonna get started. We're gonna wait to the 5-minute mark, okay? Because I want to give everybody a chance to get in here, or they're just gonna have to catch the replay. I sent out the notice in the community. In the community, do you get alerts when I post in the community area Nicer? All right, we're down to 30 seconds, and we're gonna get started because I can't wait any longer. But people have lives, so just got to deal with it. Okay, you get the notifications. Cool. All right. I put it in there twice to the members only. I put it in there twice, and I only see 2 people. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so this is to show this video. Now, I'm gonna show you something that I normally do by myself, but I'm gonna share. I decided I'm gonna share with the members only now. So this is a video that I watched with on the Joe Rogan show. Kevin Hart is on the Joe Rogan show, and the reason why I chose this is because I want you guys to understand that once you reach a certain level of alienism, I need to find other aliens like myself that have already blazed the path, right? They're doing what they're doing and say, hey, do this and you can become anything you want. You can become anything you want, right? And so I found this video, it's on the Joe Rogan show, right? And Kevin Hart's on it. So what I did was take out pieces of the video, time pieces that I want you to see and hear. So when you hear me say things like we're aliens, just so you don't think it's just me saying it, right? I want you to understand that there's other aliens out there. Okay, so let me bring this video up here. Okay, and we're going to jump to the timelines. Let me, one second here. Can I open that up? Oh, no, I can't do that. Then I can't see you. Okay. What about that? Oh, that looks better. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to the timeline nicer so you can kind of get an idea of, and I'm going to pick out the pieces that stand out, okay, and why. So the first one is 205. So I'm going to get the 205.
You know,
okay.
I don't even, this is not a cheesy segue. All right, this just makes sense.
Let me see. Oh, 205. Let me see.
Revolving.
Excited about doing things, you know.
Okay.
There's something about that it's fuel. It's fuel for folks. We need that. Everyone needs that.
You know, I don't even, this is not a cheesy segue. All right, this just makes sense from what you just said. What you just said is the reason why I did the decision. You said people need that, it's fuel.
Yes.
Right? I feel that in today's time, what people are most selfish with is information.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to give information. You got to ask for it. If you ask for it, then all right, maybe I'll tell you some stuff, but it's a search and find.
You mean,
And see like real information. And see, this is what I provide. I'm pulling out these things that really resonated with me, nicer. People need information, but they need real information, not this fake stuff. But see, when you're in the debt matrix, you don't know what good financial information is because you don't understand money. In comes me. I am real information that people can understand, justified with mathematics. Everything I say is justified with mathematics. So now the people that follow me, they know for a fact the information I'm giving to them is real, undoubtable. And if they doubt the math, they have to ask themselves, how come I doubt LJ even though his math is right? See what I'm saying? So let me go to the next one. I said 420. Now the link to the videos, it's in there. So if you want to watch the whole video, you can later. It's a 2-hour video.
attainable person.
Okay.
The landscape.
Yeah.
Especially when someone like you almost seem like an unattainable person. Like how does he do that?
Now
How is he doing that?
listen.
How does this guy go from Philadelphia to be one of the biggest movie stars in the world? How does he become one of the biggest stand-up comedy stars ever? How the fuck do you do that? You almost seem like an alien.
See?
You know, to people on the outside. But then when they hear you talk about your real life, and talk about these fuck-ups, talk about these successes, and talk about the lessons that you've learned, man, that's fuel for folks in a way that nothing else is, because there's a lot of people that are bullshitting online. There's a lot of these motivational speakers that haven't done shit, and it's a weird thing. It's like they're trying to give you motivation by like sort of reciting things that they think are going to work,
that they think you want to hear.
Telling the people, there's a lot of fake motivational speakers out there that just telling people what they think they want to hear, not even an experience in anything, right? And I want you guys to notice they think he's an alien. When you do what you want to do, that people believe you're an alien, especially when you go at it with such force and drive, they think you're an alien. And that's what I want you to see. I want you to see that. Let's go to 5:30.
I had a talk with Chase, Chase, JP Morgan Chase, are partners of mine, and we were doing this. We're doing this thing called Advancing Black Pathways, right? Where we're trying to cure financial literacy in the Black community. We're on like year number 2 right now, right? And there was a conversation where, they wanted to have said bankers go and talk to the kids in the inner city. And I was like, you can't send a white man that works for JP Morgan Chase to the inner city.
Now, the reason why I brought this one up, Nicer, is because I want later on. Now, this video, I'm going to leave this video in the members only group for about a few days to a week, right? But I'm after a while, after you guys, all the members get to watch it beforehand, before anybody else gets to see it, before I make it, I'm going to make it public, because I want Joe Rogan and I want Kevin Hart to see this. If I can get Kevin Hart to see this video, I could help him in that program that he's talking about, that Chase program, helping inner city kids understand money, how money works. All I need to do is let Kevin Hart see this. He will know that I'm an alien too, and he'll know right away. So that's why I showed you that part, because that's the part I want to be. That's the part I want to be part of, what he's doing right now, because that would be absolutely amazing. Let me see, 9:40.
I think that's what life should be about.
Yes.
If as adults, we have a job to do. Whether you want to admit it or not, your job is to set up the next generation.
That's my job.
That's our job. Whether you want to fucking admit it or not, it's your kids, it's your friends, it's whomever. You're supposed to live a certain way, do certain things to set up for the next generation to come and to be able to do better.
Yes.
If you don't, then you're not doing your part. And if the world never fucking grows, you got to raise your hand and be responsible.
See that part right there? What I'm doing is setting up the next generation. The next generation that will listen. The next generation that wants to understand. They want to understand, wait a minute. My grandparents are broke. My parents are broke. Now I'm broke. There's a cycle. There's obviously something between the generations that we're missing, because we're all raised to be broke and in debt. There is something wrong. This is where I step in. I step in to say, hey, this is all you got to do. Apply math to your finances and you'll always win, period. Make it really simple. Make people that have been scared of money all their lives to understand that it's not scary at all. It's just basic mathematics, period. Okay. Let me see, 2015.
Oh, it looked like I wasn't supposed to get out, but I'm out. And
now this is the part I'm showing you, because the reason why I told my life story, so I can tell my story just like this to other inner city kids, so they don't take the same route I did when I was messing up. When I was messing up, I don't want them. I got lucky. In the streets. This is what I want to show the children, show the youngsters, say, hey, man, I'm going to show you something that I got out. No, I didn't get wrapped up in the system, all that stuff, but I got lucky, right? There is a way out. You just have to know that there's a way out.
it's tougher. It's a darker road, and damn it, it's fuck. I want to get out of this. I can't. I'm doing, How do I get out? Fuck, I made it. Oh, It looked like I wasn't supposed to get out, but I'm out. Everybody say you can't get out of this shit. I did. I'm out. I'm one of the people that got out. It's got a real game-like quality to it.
It's
that
not
doesn't
a
mean
game.
that you play with it. Understand what I'm saying?
Don't play with it.
It means that you can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels.
New levels. That's what I always talk about.
You get a new level, and each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset.
See, and this is what I tell you guys. Something when you get on the north side of zero, there's levels, there's pieces of puzzles. And it's each time you do something, a new level just comes in. That part is unexplainable. I can't really explain that part, right? But I've learned as I become, I've been debt free for quite a few years now, right? But I'm still learning. Stuff still comes. It never stops. The minute I think this is the direction, and usually things are right in my face. I'm wondering why I'm not reaching the next level, because there's something that's right in my face that I haven't taken care of. There's something right there that's not going right. There's something there, and it doesn't let me go to the next level until this thing is taken care of, period. Right? Nice. Says another indicator that LJ is the truth is that Hyphy vouches for it. Yeah, he would spot a scam in a minute. Nice says, you know what I'm gonna holler at. Okay, Romney Malco. Okay, I appreciate it about your channel. And when you make this video public, I'm gonna ask him to show your vid to his boy Kevin. I hope so. Please, appreciate it, Nicer. Thank you. What's up, Cosmic? Whatever. There's so many levels, and it keeps going. So okay, the next one, let's see, 20, what was that? 20, 29, 39.
That's it. And what I've said in the past, and in the present as well, is I think in order to do what you love, you got to get through the obstacles of the things that you don't love
in life, right?
Yeah.
Right? Trying to come up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Like getting over those hurdles, and then eventually they lead you to the thing where you're like, okay, now I'm
that's what I was just saying.
Pursue said thing that I want to do.
Right.
Or if you're in a job or a career, and you're like, I fucking hate my job. What I feel is like, even if you hate your job, you're supposed to be using that job for something to get to something, right? And if you're not, then that should be the thing that you're figuring out. Like,
see, before I quit my job, I remember saying to myself, I was like, even though I was making good money, mind you, I'm debt free at this time. Oh, sorry, you guys, it's gnats. Ooh. I knew that it wasn't fulfilling something. Something was missing. I was like, what is it? Yeah, I'm coming here, I'm picking up a paycheck, and then I'm going home. But what is it fulfilling with me? I didn't know until I became debt free. I didn't know the purpose of a job is so you can move to the next level of whatever it is in your life, right? I didn't know that. All I knew is like, once I became debt free, everything changed for me at work. I couldn't stand going there. It felt like prison, but nothing was wrong. I mean, people were great. The job was great, but I just felt like every time I went in there and closed the door behind me in the building, it felt like I felt I was trapped here for 8 hours. I couldn't wait till lunchtime so I could leave the building for an hour, right? That was telling me, this is not it, Linnell. You have to leave. And then when I was talking to myself, but if I quit, what am I going to do? There was no answer. There's like, don't worry about that. I don't get an answer to, man, if I quit my job, what's going to happen? What's going to happen if I quit my job? Nothing. No answer. What's up, Hyphy? If you can put out another stream notification, a few of us had trouble finding the stream. Really? Okay, hold on for a quick second. I put it in the members only. the members only community. Let me see. I'm not sure what that is, man. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness gracious. These gnats. Boy, maybe that's it. Okay, so now it's in the members only again. Excuse me. You didn't have a destination in mind. That's why you were frustrated. You didn't have a path. Right. The universe doesn't give you a path. It just says, hey, you need to do this. Don't worry about why. Just do it. That's how the universe talks. It just says, hey, quit your job. I was like, what? Why should I quit my job? What am I going to do? Don't worry about that part. That's what the universe says. Don't worry about that part. I didn't know I was an alien at that time. I didn't know I was an alien. I just knew I was doing things that I would not have done had I not got out of debt. If I didn't get out of debt and the universe came to me and said, hey, LJ, you need to quit your job, I would have said, you're insane. I'm not quitting my job. That's crazy. I'm not quitting 6 figures. But since I was debt free, it was removed. That's why I had to do that first step first before it could come tell me the next step, right? So I didn't know the reason, like if I keep going all the way back, I didn't know the reason why all of a sudden I just woke up and one day I wanted to be debt free and figured it out and blah, blah, blah. Because it led to the next step, quitting my job. Once I quit my job, then I can pursue whatever it was I was supposed to do, and which is this right now, me in front of you in this camera in the members only group. I created this all because I listened to the universe of what it said. This is why I'm showing you guys this video so you can understand that you always hear the words aliens. You hear me say the words aliens, but I want you to hear the stars say the same thing so you can understand. What's up, Dave? What's going on? What's up, Jewel? Frank Lopez, what's going on, man? Appreciate it. Now let me continue on with this video. Oh, let me get rid of that first. All right, 1 second here. All right, so let me get to the next one, 30, 35. You guys can catch the replay. I'll figure out a different kind of notification system, man, but right now I can't. I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
And I'm ahead. And that's the newfound energy that I got out of life now. I'm on this amazing Rocky story with myself. It's in my head. Nobody else is watching this movie but me. It's in my head. This is Rocky. This is the comeback. This is exactly what I saw moving. I'm going to come back better than ever. I'm going to be 41. My body's going to be ripped up. I might be about 8% body fat. And then I'm ready. Ready for what, Kevin?
Now, the reason why I'm playing this part, I want you guys to understand something. A lot of you guys don't know this. Before Savings Minus Debt, before Debt Ain't My Daddy, there was Food Ain't My Daddy, right? When I first got out, when I first started going, I was going hard at Food Ain't My Daddy. So I got in shape. I was just ripped up. I didn't know why people were like, why are you doing it? I was like, I don't know, man. I just want to be in healthy, good shape at my age, at 40, blah, 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 right? So I got in incredible shape. People were like, hey, L, man, you should do some competitions. You should do this and that. And I was like, nah, that ain't it. They were like, what are you doing it for? For my health. Because I want to live long. I'm not knocking people that want to do competitions, but it was weird. When I said I didn't want to do a competition, people thought that was weird. Then what are you doing it for? I was doing it for me. What are you hoping to take it to where? I was like, I don't know where it's going to go. See what I'm saying? It's just, you got to do this for you. Your body is your temple. And when you get out of debt and you guys start to experience freedom, you're going to naturally go to the next level, which is getting yourself in shape. It just happens. I don't know why it happens. It just happens, right? You're going to be able to accomplish the two most difficult things that can be done in the United States of America. Become debt-free and in shape as a lifestyle. 2 top things that you will be able to do. I promise you, because your time will become the most valuable thing on earth. So let me go to the next one. Now, for you guys just jumping in, I'm just pulling out pieces that I want to share with you guys so you guys can understand that we're not the only aliens. Here's proof that stars are aliens too. Some stars, not all of them. Kevin Hart is definitely an alien. He's definitely one of us for sure, right? So 35, let's see, 40.
Boss run into my life at a certain time and change my way of thinking. Boss, Ron Boss Everline, and we've been rocking for 7 years, and the consistency of 4 years before of every day. So now I'm like, you're not wasting your time ever. So when those people say, what are you working out for? What are you getting in shape for? Why are you going every day? You don't know when you're going to need to fucking tap into all of the work that you do. You don't know.
Right. Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know if you'll ever need it. But to just know that you've taken care of yourself, to know that you've given yourself a chance to fucking not only survive, but perform.
Right.
You've given yourself a chance to perform at a high level on a day-to-day by taking care of your engine. This is my machine.
That's how I look at it.
So
this is my machine.
Yeah. Just like any car, oil changes, just like, your brakes, your tires, the rotors, all of that shit, you taking care of that.
Take care of your body. That's all I do. Right? It's easy to fall off though. Don't get me wrong. It's easy to fall off. 5436.
The way to go.
No, I'm talking about that light.
Yeah,
I saw that light.
Yes.
When you
Now he's talking about he's talking about when he got in that accident. He got in a car accident and he saw that light, okay?
Come close to that light.
Yeah.
And that light that I'm talking about is death.
Yes.
If you come close to that light, when you do, and if you are fortunate enough to come back from that light, you value life differently.
Yeah.
You can't. There are no bad days for me. There are no bad days for me.
Can you imagine?
My biggest cry in life came from the first day that I came home from the hospital, because I never had to see that house again. Like there was an option,
right,
of me never seeing that home again. There was an option of me never walking on that driveway again. There was an option of me never seeing my wife and my kids again. Like the biggest, and I mean, it wasn't like a build up cry. It was pull up, get out, feet touch the ground. What the fuck just came over me? Boo hoo. Yeah. Like what the fuck?
I can't say personally that I've ever been close to that kind of light, but I can feel what he's saying. Okay. 103.
Pain all day, just emotionally, that they just need some sort of escape from it.
One thing
embracing it.
I will not knock anybody that is dealing with any type of mental struggle, because that is something that's so serious, because nobody understands what that is except that person.
Right.
So I never talk as if that's an easy thing. I talk as if that's a thing that I don't fully know about. So you can only have some type of remorse and feeling of understanding for people that are battling any type of mental illness or mental health, because that's just it's a different.
Now, the reason why I shared with this one, you guys, is because during this pandemic, people don't really understand the mental part of what's going on. There's a lot of people struggling, and not struggling just financially. They're struggling mentally. You can't really see that part, right? You can't really, if you don't really know, you can't really see that, but there's a lot of mental struggle going on. What am I going to do? I lost my job. That's the only thing I knew. How am I going to take care of my family and my kids if I ain't got no job? Corona, blah, blah, blah. People don't really talk about that because they think people can't see it. Yes, they can see it. When you get out of debt, I can see it. I can hear it. I can just listen to the way people talk. Oh man, I hope they stop this student loan. I hope they forgive them. I hope we get another check. That's because you're in debt. That's why you're hoping. Because they're saying, I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't come in. Exactly. I can't even imagine working at a place for 20 years, lose your job. That's the only thing you know. That's the only thing you've used to survive. Don't know other, and you have no other skills, none. And knowing this at the same time, since you know you don't have any other skills from what you previously did, you have no choice but to accept a lower wage job. You have no choice. You have to. I couldn't even imagine the stress. Couldn't even imagine. But that's the mental stress I wanted to share with you guys. So let me get back to this. All right. So let's go. Where we at? 103, 109.
Household. In our household, let's build something. Dinners. Let's make this a thing. Conversations, no phones. Let's make it a thing. Movie night. Taco Tuesdays. Game night. All this silly shit that you may look past are memories. Family trips. Family
One
walks.
second. I don't think that's it. Right second.
Walking the dogs together. All of this
And in a way that other generations before didn't have to deal with. Before social media, there was nothing that could affect them in this way.
And you know, it's tough because there's gifts and there's curses to it, of course. Like there's an amazing benefit behind it. And of course now we're seeing the bad within it. So what I encourage.
One second, you guys. I'm not sure what's happening.
Is just understand who you are.
Oh, okay.
Truly understand who you are.
This is key. This is key. I want you guys to listen to this. Listen to this.
Learn yourself. Learn your pros and your cons. Get your flaws. Get them out the way, but with you, not to nobody else. This is a you and you thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of the shit that you know you need to work on. I'm telling you, people, when you really look yourself in the mirror and you start to pick yourself apart by yourself, there's only room for improvement.
I had to, when I first got out of debt, you guys, this is the reason why I watch this, because it reminds me of things. I remember when I first got out of debt, I had to be by myself. I don't know why I had to be by myself, but I had to be by myself. No relationship, no sex, no, just living with my sister was perfect. I was the only person I was responsible for was me. I needed to be by myself. I had to pick myself apart. I had to think about everything in my past. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I had to think about myself as the common denominator out of every experience, every relationship that I had. I had to realize I was the common denominator. And I couldn't do that until I was by myself. People would ask me all the time, hey man, you want to go somewhere? You want to do something? I was like, nah, man, I'm cool with just staying at the house. And they thought that was weird. How come you just want to scooped up in the house? I was like, I don't know, man. I just do. And it helped me out a lot, right? You need to be by yourself. Trust me. Cosmic says this pandemic is just exposing what was already there. That's it. What's up, Gabriel? Nicer says getting debt-free raises your vibration. Getting physically healthy raises your vibration. Having both kicks your vibration into high. Oh, having both kicks your vibration into high gear. Yes, for sure. All right, let's get back to this here. All right, 121, 124.
We're in like this little private room after, and Tom Brady is like giving a speech.
Okay, now this is, I want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to listen to this. Now, Kevin Hart is about to tell us the story about when he was at some event and Jeff Bezos walks in the room. Okay, so I just want you to hear the story because this is how I've always looked at stars. Like if I ran into Kevin Hart, I wouldn't be like, oh, there's Kevin Hart. I'd be like, man, that dude's an alien, man. I'm ready to pick his brain. It's like, Kevin, I don't really want anything from you. I don't want any money. I don't want you to put me on your channel to promote. I want to talk to you because you speak alien. So I want you to tell me what I need to know and tell me what I'm missing. What am I not seeing? Because obviously you see it, right? So.
Keeps thanking Robert for all Robert thanks Tom. And I'm with my wife and a friend, and Jeff Bezos walks in. My friend go, there go Jeff Bezos. I said, oh shit, I was going to say what's up. I said, that's a motherfucker. I would love to pick his brain. That's an interesting individual. No, don't do that. What do you mean don't do that?
Don't do
my
that.
Friend, don't do that. Why? What are you talking about? Why you gonna do that, Kev? It's a room full of people. Don't look like the dude that's thirsty. Thirsty for what? For fucking information, dick face? Who got to like little fuckers back? For what? For fucking information? I want to fucking say, hey.
Right.
I want to see my face. I want to ask him some questions. I ain't gonna see this man no more. I don't know him. We're not on a phone number to phone number basis. I'm gonna say what's up to him. All right, can I do you? I'm just saying, in this environment, just chill. It's relaxed. And that shit start to click to me. That's the problem. Everybody's too cool. Everybody's too fucking cool.
Right.
Everybody wants you to think that they know. You don't know.
Mm-mm.
You don't know shit. We don't know shit.
There's one Jeff Bezos.
There's fucking one.
He's right there.
Almost trillionaire. Hey, Jeff.
Come here, man.
Hey, man. First of all, explain a trillion to me. What is that? How many zeros? What is that?
First of all, he must be to talk to you too.
Who knows? I'm gonna fucking find out. I'm gonna fucking find it out. You know what I did, Joe?
What?
Hey, man, I'll be right back, babe. Come on. Took my wife with me. Hey, Jeff, I'm Kevin Hart. How you doing, man? Hey, Kevin. How are you? Jeff, this is my wifey, Nico. Hey, man. I admire you.
Right.
I don't fucking know anything about that world and death, but I admire you. I admire you for being the guy that fucking created and accomplished some shit that is a phenomenon.
Right.
I want to shake your hand. I would love to talk one day. Kev, hey, man, good meeting you. Quite sure we'll bump past one day. Hey, if we do or don't, you gonna remember this.
Sure is. And see, this is how I am with stars and people and stuff like that, right? I've never been a starstruck person. Like, there's people that I want to meet. I want to meet Kevin Hart, Joe Rogan, Will Smith, Dr. Dre, and a few other people. Oh, Dave Ramsey. There's a few other people that I just want to meet because I know they're aliens. I know they're aliens. This is why. The reason why I know I'm going to meet those people, because the gift that I have, it looks like I'm an alien to the rest of the financial world. It looks like I'm totally an alien to everybody, right? Even though I can prove everything I'm saying with mathematics. When I walk up to a person and say, "Hey, you're not a homeowner with a mortgage, right? You're a loan owner. You're not really." They'll get mad. And who are you? You ain't no financial guru. What college did you go to? No, wait a minute. Is my math right? Yeah. Then what are you talking about? See, and so I'm an alien. I'm okay with that. Now it's time for me to meet other aliens that have already blew past all the non-believers or the people that want to fight all the time. You ain't got time for that. You really don't have time for that. They need to stay where they're at. Okay. The majority need to be in debt. Okay. I understand that. The system will not work if all the slaves are not there. I understand it. But now it's time to reach the next level by getting with other aliens that understand how this works, that understand that there are no limits. There is no limits to what I'm doing. There is no limits. My goal is not to reach $1 trillion. There is no limit. So why even say that? I don't even say things like that. What's going to get me there is people like that. That's going to see me and see my videos and say, LJ's an alien. Oh, yeah, I need to contact that dude. You know what I'm saying? Husband says it takes years to get to know yourself and truly be comfortable. And over time, you will tweak and learn. Yep, you sure will. Gabriel says, you mean need to isolate yourself? No, you don't. No, you don't need to isolate yourself. No, Gabriel, no need to isolate society. You need to take time, think, and reflect. You just need to be by yourself, right? If your friends say, hey, man, I'm coming. I want to go do something, and you really don't feel like going to do it, you say no. You say, nah, man, I don't want to do that. What are you going to do? I'm just going to stay home and chill. Don't worry about what they say. Oh, man, you ain't doing nothing. You're too young. You're just this and that. Don't listen to any of them. Discover yourself. Okay? All right, let's see here. Where we at? Oop. Okay, 131.
Shift in your own life, and this it's a tangible thing. It's like if you could see it on a meter, you know, it's almost like your meter goes up and you feel it, but you don't quantify. It's not something you put on a scale. It's not something you'd see on a meter, but it's real, and you got to believe it's real and know it's real. When you so valuable.
Gotta watch the Jordan.
I know everybody's been telling me that.
Like,
oh, this is what
Jordan doc?
This is what I want you guys to.
Resonates, man.
I want you guys to listen to this part. Okay, Kevin's talking about the Michael Jordan documentary. Okay, and this is exactly how I felt when I watched this Michael Jordan documentary. I kid you not. I kid you not. Now listen.
It's so valuable.
Did you see? Did you watch the Jordan doc?
No, I didn't.
You didn't watch the Jordan.
No.
You gotta watch the Jordan.
I know everybody's been telling me that.
Like,
No,
you have to.
I know
you have to watch it.
You
have to
watch it.
You gotta watch. You have to watch it.
Because he's an alien. He's one of.
See what I'm saying? Alien again. You see that?
He's one of those aliens.
Let me let you guys hear that again, so you guys can understand.
Have to watch.
When I use the word alien, it's real.
Because
okay.
He's an alien. He's one of us. He's one of those aliens that other aliens identify with.
Exactly.
For people listening, when I say aliens, it's a metaphor. Because it doesn't mean we're fucking embracing aliens here. I get so much shit for everything. It's a metaphor. Right?
That's funny.
But he's different. He's fucking different. And what this shows you is how different MJ was.
Yeah.
That man was a fucking winner. He was a winner. And that's it. Like, that's it.
Let me get to now. Like I said, you got the links in the video below. You can watch it on.
Yeah.
Instantly fuel. Instant fuel.
Last time I felt that was the Tyson documentary.
That was strong. That was strong.
Dude, there's the time when he's talking about walking into the ring, as he steps in the ring, like all the nervousness, all the things he's going through, and then as his confidence builds, as he gets towards the ring and he steps through the ropes, I'm a god. When he says that, I'm like, holy shit.
And see, when I hear something like that, right now, I haven't watched the Tyson documentary, but I'm going to watch it. I want you guys to understand, when I do collabs, that's how I feel when I do collabs. I feel like a god when I come in here, because I know math is going to back me up on everything, every single thing I say. No matter how many different ways people try to approach something, it's always got to come back to math. It always does, right? But people in debt, they don't really understand that. So they don't understand how come I keep having the same answer to their questions, but they try to come, hey man, but what if this? What about if you invest in this and this and that? Are they in debt? Yeah, that doesn't mean anything then. They have no money to do any of that. That's why I wanted to show you guys that part. So let's go 141. Let's see. Okay, and then we're going to talk about this here.
My growth out the way, my craziness, your life, because from when you're born to 50.
Now I want to show you guys this part, because Kevin explains what it's like from 0 to 50. Now that you get to 50 and over, how my mentality has changed, okay? And how he explains it very well. This is exactly what I mean, okay? So listen to this one. Oops.
That's okay. All my years of fun are out, because from when you're born to 50, That's okay. All my years of fun are out the way. My craziness, my growth, my maturity, and now I'm supposed to start to be a little complacent. And I'm now at that hill where I'm looking on the other side of life. Like now it's time to go on that other side. And when you're on the other side, even if you're still on a high about living and about career and everything, you're on the other side. It's a different thing when you're on the other side. I made it here.
Right.
Now, how many more years? It's a blessing to get more time after this because I made it to the top. And now, on this other side, is it relaxing? Is it not? Am I comfortable? Am I a little depressed that I'm getting old? Am I not? Whatever those emotions and feelings are, they're real. And a lot of people experience and have them. So to find something else to make you go, I'm ready again.
Right.
Will Smith did it. Will Smith kicked in.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Will Smith, something clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Something clicked on Will Smith. For years, Will Smith wasn't around and Will talk to you. Will talk to you, Will tell you. But something clicked and he said, at this age, at 50, I'm going to go get it again.
Powerful stuff, you guys. Powerful stuff. I'm telling you.
Show up at a comedy club.
It's my turn to meet those aliens, okay? Those are the aliens that are next on my list to meet, okay? I have to. Those guys have the information I need. That's the information I need. What am I missing, right?
No money. Just show up. Do a show after the show is over.
Are you ready to laugh?
Now, check this out. Now, I'm showing this part because I want you to see. Now, he's going to talk about Dave Chappelle. I want you to understand how Dave Chappelle is if you guys don't know who he is, he's a phenomenal comedian, right? Just the way he delivers, it's just, you can tell when Dave's up on the stage, he's in his comfort zone. It's natural for him, right? It's not even work, right? And he's getting paid, right? Now, this is the level I want to be at, to where you get to this level to where you can just call the shots. Hey, I'm going to be in town, put something together just on the cuff. Now, let's listen to this story.
It's a great Dave Chappelle story. I'm in Seattle. I think I was in Seattle.
He was in my hometown.
Sold out. Got like some arena fucking thing I'm doing in Seattle. And we got 2 shows same night. We do about 30,000 people. Right? Fucking great day in Seattle.
Wow.
I
30,000.
get word that Dave Chappelle is in Seattle. And Dave Chappelle randomly put up a theater show. He's performing. Tonight? Yeah, he's performing tonight. Call Dave. Dave, are you fucking in Seattle? Yeah. When did you book a show here? I would have fucking came, dude. I'm here. I'm at the theater. Oh, I didn't even know, man. What you mean, Dave? I'm at the fucking arena.
Man.
What? All right, I'm gonna see if I can get down there to you. All right, man. Yeah, I just put them up. What time do you think you're gonna get here? I don't know. After my show, I'll push the time back, man. Dave, what? Push the time back? What did you put on set? I don't know, man. I just tell him I'll do it and I'll show up, man. I just call him, tell him I'm gonna push it back, man. I get to the fucking theater. I rush after our show. Dave has a trailer, and there's like a little motor thing on the back of the trailer. It's like a little bus, fucking motor trend like bus, and then there's like the things that you going cross country, taking our box.
Okay, that's it. You guys, if you want to see the whole video, go ahead and watch it. Now, I wanted to share that with you guys so you can understand what the words I used, aliens and all this stuff. I want you to understand that this is real. It's real. It's no different than debt. Just like when you become debt free and you start speaking the language of debt free, other people that understand the language will know that you know. They will know that you speak debt free because you'll say things like, if you go up to a person in debt and say, hey man, how much are your car payments? A person that are debt free, they'll turn to you real quick and say, what? Oh no, man, I don't finance things that go down in value. I don't do that. They will tell you right away. People in debt don't know that. This is the same thing. Now, if I ever passed by Kevin Hart, right? And I kid you not, I swear to God, this is what I would do. If I was walking past Kevin Hart and he's walking by, you know what I say to Kevin? I say, hey, Kevin, I'm an alien. That's what I would say to him. And I guarantee you, if I said that to him, he would understand what I mean. He'll stop. What do you mean? Because people that are not aware, they don't say things like that. Hey, person, I'm an alien. Hey, Kevin Hart, I'm an alien. That doesn't happen. Hey, Joe Rogan, I'm an alien. That doesn't happen. Only aliens know other aliens. Okay? They just know. Now, again, just like Kevin Hart said, it's a metaphor. You're not literally an alien, but once you understand how it works, you feel like an alien. You are an alien, I guess. This is why I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. Absolutely love it. I know I can help millions of people. And all I got to do to get them to understand, just believe in their own mathematics. Not my math, their own math. It sounds crazy, but when I say it like that to people, it makes them think. Hey man, you want to become a millionaire? Everybody in debt always says, yeah, I want to become a millionaire. All you got to do is believe in your own math, and you can. That statement alone will intrigue anybody. What do you mean, believe in my own math? That sounds like an absurd. It sounds like an absurd statement to a person in debt. Believe in my own math? Yeah, that's it. If you want to be rich, you just believe in your own math. What do you mean? I want to help you understand that you're not a homeowner with a 30-year mortgage. I want to help you understand that nobody gets a finance car on sale. Nobody. That's mathematically impossible. That's nobody. It's 100% mathematically impossible to have equity in a house that you don't even own. You believe you own the equity and you don't own the house? Why do you believe that? That's mathematically not true. Get them to believe that. That's it. I can change anybody's life. Age doesn't matter. Gabriel's 19. It doesn't matter. The reason why age doesn't matter, because math is timeless. Math has no age. If I got up on the stage and said, hey everybody, 10 plus 10 equals 20, nobody in the audience is going to say, oh, he only knows that because he's 50. See how crazy that sounds? That sounds crazy. Oh man, he only knows that answer because he's 50 years old. They're going to look at you like you're crazy if you say that, right? Because a 2-year-old knows, I mean, not a 3-year-old might know that, whatever. Cosmic says, yeah, I'm on the other side. I'm not depressed. I just have a clear vision of where I want to be and know exactly how to get there. Exactly. See what I'm saying? Once you get out of debt, and you guys that are new to the members only group, I want you to understand something. Once you become debt free, you will know you will know your path. You will know. I don't know. That's the part I don't know how to explain. Once you remove debt out of your life, you will know your exact path. You'll know which way to go. You'll know how to get there. You'll know how to remove people, because along your path, not only are there objects, they're people, right? And you're going to know right away if a person that's in your life is obstructing your path. If you stick strong to your path, nothing's going to stop that. Nothing stops that for me. Nothing, no one stops me. I know where I'm going. I'm not going to let anything or any person stop me. Nope, nothing. I know where I'm going, because I know if I don't get there, guess what the option is? Back in the 40-hour work week life. Hell no. No, sir. Nope. You know, it makes me, I almost get sick to my stomach filling out job applications. In my field, computer engineering. Trust me, I thought about going back, and this was early in the years, but when things get serious, you fall back. I fall back on old habits. The very thought of filling out a job application makes my stomach upset. Knowing that 40 hours a week, the 40 hours of time out of my life per week is owned by another entity. Another entity owns that time. That literally makes me sick. Literally. So I hope I hope you guys understood what I did today, right? I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to show you. Once you get to north of zero, get your life north of zero, man, I'm telling you, your whole life is going to change forever, forever, forever. You're never, that's swallowing the red pill. You cannot unswallow it. You cannot go back to the blue pill. You cannot. Cosmic Wisdom says, but one, watch out, LJ. I have debt, mortgage debt. When you say debt, you discount any assets people have. We are north of zero, so you got to consider that. Yeah. When I'm saying debt here, when Cosmic's talking about debt, Cosmic's talking about business debt. That's very different than personal debt. I want everybody to understand this in the private community here. When I talk about, I'm okay with business debt because business debt is taxed differently than personal debt. I say no to personal debt. Business debt is okay because that's a different type of structure. Taxes, the way you do things is totally different. But what I want you to start, what I teach you guys here is get the business of yourself in check first. When you're in debt, the business of you hasn't got started yet. You're bankrupt already. If you're in debt, you're already bankrupt. The business of you start there. Okay, I promise you. Nice says calling these aware people aliens makes sense because when the universe entrusts someone with sacred knowledge, they transcend beyond being human. That's exactly what I feel like, Nysa. I really do. Not that I'm saying that I'm above somebody. I'm saying that I know something that's obvious, that's invisible to the majority of Americans in the United States. 85% of Americans are in debt, right? That's invisible to them. That is just math. So when you guys see me go on more collaborations, because I can feel that coming, right? When I go on more collaborations, I want you guys just to get there and just watch me. I want you guys to look at my demeanor, look how unfazed, unbothered. I probably damn near fall asleep because I know my math will never be wrong. Do you guys know how great that feels to know to walk into some place and say, hey, yeah, nobody's going to be able to do anything because my math is always going to be right. That's like a damn superpower. Beverly says, alien, you're free to do anything, no impossible in life. You own your time. You're the boss. Exactly. True wealth is owning the time in your life. That's true wealth. There's nothing, money's not above time because you can't get more time. It's like when I was in debt, I didn't know that. I didn't know time was the most valuable thing on earth, even though I obviously knew. I logically understood this. Feelings, never let your feelings and emotions override logic. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. That'll totally mess you up. Oh, excuse me. That'll totally mess you up. Time is the most valuable thing on earth. The more time you own, the more time you have as much time as you wish to make as much money as you wish because you own your time. Cosmic says, but even my debt equals less than 10% of my net worth, and my tenants pay that down for me. And if those tenants can't, the federal government will. It's always ways. Again, she's talking about business debt. It really doesn't even matter the percentage. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. You know, like I said, I'm just talking about personal debt. I'm not talking about business debt. Business debt is a good thing. Like, I'm gonna help you practice personally, right? I can help you practice personal debt, saving on taxes, stuff like that the majority can't see. So when you're ready, like when taking advantage of 401ks, HSA, those are tax saving vehicles that you can use, you can practice with right now on your personal debt. So when you got that down, you take those same skills over to the business side. Because there's way more. And I'm not saying that you really even need to know all the tax advantages. You know what you're going to do? Once you're debt free, you have money. You will have the money to hire the right person, the best person that's just as passionate about taxes. You see how I'm passionate about getting people debt free? Believe it or not, there's a person out there just as passionate about taxes. Don't ask me why. It just is what it is. Doesn't matter why it is. That's another piece of the puzzle. You say you're hired. Once you see their personal credit report and it's on top, and you can see the passion, because their credit report will tell you why they're into that, why they're a tax person. Their credit report lets you know that they are not there because they have to be there. They are in that position because they want to be there, because they're not in debt. Only people that are in debt are trapped at jobs that they don't like. When you get out of debt, you will never work at a job you don't like. That will never happen. You go into a job you don't like, you say, oh, sorry, I quit. Why are you quitting? I don't like the environment. See ya. That's how it works. You guys got any questions? Any questions? Now, if you missed it earlier in the beginning, this video I'm going to leave in here for members only for about a few days to a week, and then I'm going to make it public. The reason why I'm going to make it public, I want Joe Rogan, I want Kevin Hart to see this video. I do. I want them to see it. I need them to see it. Okay. I've been thinking about this video for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks I've been thinking about this, right? How I'm going to deliver it, how I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. And this was the best way. I want to show you guys. I want you guys to hear aliens. I want you guys to hear other people that talk like me. Okay. So you can understand we're out there. There's not many of us. There's not many of us. Okay. Especially when it comes to this money thing. There's not many of us. All you need to learn is the language. And this is what I do for you. This is what I do for clients. This is what I do. I help teach you the language, okay? Any questions? Let me go over here, make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Nicer. I meant the people that have been in. Okay. All right, you guys. All right, I'm gonna call it then. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. If there's a Hyphy, if you're still on, man, if we can figure out a better way to get the members only links out there to make sure everybody gets it. Let me know if there's an easier way. I appreciate it. All right. All right. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening until, oh, okay. You got a question? Go ahead, Cosmic. So I'm gonna wait for Cosmic's question. Then I got to knock out my last 50 push-ups. I've been doing 100 push-ups a day. And it's been working on my upper chest, man. I've been loving that. So I'm up to 100 a day. So what's your question, Cosmic? Why are you saying there will be a housing crash? Because, oh, okay. All right. There are millions of people out of work. There's millions unemployed, right? Millions of jobs have been eliminated because of the coronavirus. Millions. Millions of people out of work with no jobs with no jobs available to even get a job to pay for their mortgage and their rent and their car notes, stuff like that, right? The few people that have remained having a job took a 20% pay cut. The jobs that have opened up recently due to the coronavirus have been opening up at 50% capacity. So they only need 50% of the workers back at 50% less hours. Though that's not enough money to pay any kind of mortgage. So the life they were living no longer exist. The money that we're making no longer exists. That means a housing market crash. Most people that lost their jobs don't own a home. It doesn't matter who owns the house or not. This is not only personal, it's business. The people that lost their jobs can't pay their rent. If they can't pay their rent, the landlord can't pay their mortgage. Everybody loses. Everybody loses. But in my personal opinion, I think this is on purpose. On a higher level, we're having a new economy. This is an economy reset, honestly. The pandemic was just a key to start the engine of the new economy. That's it. That's it. It's nothing. It's and this is a worldwide economy, not just the American economy. The pandemic was the key, and only a pandemic could reset the whole world economy. Only a pandemic, only a virus could do that. Not a war, not people, not different countries. Only a pandemic could do that. Cosmic says, and for those that took a pay cut, can refinance, saving $200 on the average a month in housing. They can't, no matter if they refinance or not, they can't afford the mortgage. They won't be able to afford it. $200 is not going to help them. They were already underwater before the pandemic. People were in, you got to remember, Cosmic, people were in debt before the pandemic. They were already money does not exist for people in debt. So then along comes a pandemic and it just exposes what they were already in. Now they're going to see that nothing's going to stop this housing market crash. Nothing's going to stop it. Unless the only thing that can stop it is the president coming in with the biggest bailout in history, which will also be on purpose, that will last for a century. Trillions of dollars would need to be saved, right? To save this economy. Cosmic says, that is true for some landlords, but if my tenant lost her job, I'll get the rent in full from the government. Just curious on the reason, on your reasoning. Because you're talking about FHA mortgages, government-backed mortgages. It's still, okay, say like, you're getting your money, but the government is the people, right? It affects everybody. Nobody's escaping this. Nobody's escaping. I mean, you're debt-free. You're gonna handle this pandemic differently than a landlord that's deep in debt, right? That's depending, that their survival is depending on that rental income, right? It's not, and I would never say all. I'm just saying it's affecting all. This pandemic does affect all, but it affects all differently, okay? Not all landlords are in that position. No, not all landlords. I would never say all, never, nobody. This is a disaster for most, but there are a few that becoming multi-rich, right? It's not, I'm not saying everybody's losing. So if you guys are in this room, I want you guys to understand this something. I'm not saying that everybody's losing during this pandemic. I'm saying that there's this many that are winning. This many are winning. Okay. I'm not in there. I'm going to be there one day, but I'm not in there yet. I'm not in there. Cosmic says, we will agree to disagree. I see housing going down maybe 10%, but I don't see a crash like 2008. Yeah, we do. We have to disagree to disagree. I see the biggest housing market crash in history. I'm showing you mathematical numbers, but everybody teaches on. But again, like I'm saying, is this: I don't believe the president will allow that to happen. I don't believe not on his watch. I don't think on his watch. I don't think he'll allow that for sure. I want to crash though to get some cheaper houses. Maybe I bet next year. I think next year it's going to be like Christmas for people that have money. It's going to be Christmas. Believe that. Here in South Florida, we will feel it. We will we'll feel it. Yeah, everybody's going to feel it. Florida is going to get jacked up. That market won't be good. I just think it's going to be the market across the United States of America. We're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, right? And this economic crash is going to be felt all over. It's not just us. I know I'm talking about the United States because we're here. Everybody in the world, we're connected in some way. Okay. We can't do something without another country doing something. It all works. It all works together. Now, this is a worldwide pandemic. And so we're here in the United States. We think, oh, it might just be Florida. It might just be California. No, it's going to be across the United States of America. Nobody's getting out of this. Nobody. It's going to affect every place. Businesses and personal lose. Some landlords already trying to sell their houses. I bet you they are. Come get these houses while it's hot. And guess who's going to buy the houses now at full price? People that don't understand. People that don't understand money. They're financing houses at full price. That's financial suicide right now. Suicide. Financial suicide. When I follow the housing market or whatever, the only thing I follow is people. That's all. I don't care about any numbers. I just look at the people. The majority of people are in debt. Yeah. How many people were affected by this? Millions. Millions of people. How many people can't pay their mortgage? Millions. The news is saying, hey, there's millions of people in forbearance. Why are they in forbearance? Because they can't pay their mortgage. And they don't even have jobs. The majority don't even have jobs available to pay their mortgage. Not that they even want to go default in their mortgage. They don't have no jobs to even keep it floating. There's no jobs available. But I follow housing numbers every day. I do single family rentals, house rentals, not the multi-units. They will feel the biggest pain. So I don't look at housing as one big thing. And I'm sure you do. I'm not saying I know. Let me make sure this is clear. I know nothing about the housing market. Zero. I know nothing about it. I just watch people. Hey, forbearance. They want to put student loans in forbearance. People can't pay their car insurance. People will put it this way. People will stop paying their mortgages before they starve. Okay? They will stop paying the mortgages before they starve. Guaranteed. Gabriel says the second wave will hit and then everything will be locked. Now, that's a possibility, Gabriel, but I think it would be bad for the economy if a second wave hit. I think that would be very, very bad. That would be very detrimental. That would be very bad. I don't personally believe a second wave will hit, but anything's possible. Anything's possible, and this is why I say anything's possible. Everything was closed down because of the virus. Hey, there's a killer virus. Nothing was done about the virus, but yet they opened things back up. That doesn't things that don't make sense. That's a blue pill stuff. This is where you've taken the blue pill. You don't know yet, but this is the difference. I know something doesn't make sense. It's because I can't see it. You close down everything because of a killer virus, and then you open it back up with no fix for the virus, no vaccine, nothing, but everybody's back to work with masks. That doesn't make sense, okay? Doesn't make sense at all. Cosmic says, people in forbearance going down, those numbers going down. Frank Lopez says, but I agree, going to take a huge bailout to bring this economy back, in my opinion. It would take a huge one. But luckily, our president has a huge ego. Huge. You better believe President Trump's an alien. Believe that. I don't really listen to his views. I don't watch his tweets. I just don't do stuff like that. I don't really care, right? But when he gets up on the mic and declares martial law and nobody sees it, I say, how come people don't see it? Because they're taking the blue pill. That's why they don't see what he just said. They didn't even hear him. Didn't even hear him call martial law. Didn't even hear it. Just like, what? What's that mean? What's he do? What? Cosmo says it's going to be the biggest wealth transfer in history. Exactly, for sure. It's going, hey, Cosmic, that's happening right now. It's happening right now. The biggest wealth transfer in history. Nobody knows what's happening. Nobody. Not nobody. The majority don't know what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. The pandemic started the engine of the new economy. That's it. It started now. The engine's going. Okay, it's too late. You can't turn this engine off. It's already going. Sorry. Okay. Now we need the oil back in the engine, which are the slaves. We need to get people back to work so they can get to start producing. We need the slaves to start producing so the rich can get richer. That's how it works. These are great questions. Great questions. Any other questions? See, like right now, I'm gonna give you guys something right now. Somebody out the blue sends me their an update. So let me read it to you because I ain't gonna tell you their name or anything, right? So giving you my update, unfortunately, my position has been eliminated due to the COVID-19, so I won't be able to knock things out in big numbers. I am happy with the process I have achieved in this year and in 2019. Oh, this year and last year. As of right now, my only debt is my student loans and car note. Okay, out the blue. And this is what I love. I love when people send me that type of information out the blue. Just let me know. They don't have to update me on anything. This person's not a client. They just follow me. They follow me on Facebook, Instagram, somewhere, right? They follow me somewhere, right? And they just tell me the update that they're doing due to what I've helped them do. This kind of stuff is what drives me. Total stranger. Hey, man, I know you don't know me, but this is my information. This is what I've been doing. I just had to tell you. Why did they have to tell me? Because I'm an alien. No, because I helped them, right? I helped them. This is what drives me. I love it. Cosby says, there is a business owner I know that is keeping his employees unemployed because he was 3 years of business reserves. He'd rather let them get that unemployment money. Smart move, as long as it's all legal. Gabriel says, LJ, do you think if a second wave hits, people will social distance? The Florida numbers are spiking. Well, they're not. No, people, the majority of people, they don't even believe the virus even exists. I guarantee you can see this. I'm not making this up. Go look at the beaches, look at the places. That don't look like people that believe the virus even exists. That's what I view. I just watch people. Does it look like that? No. Each week that goes by, people are going to become more and more comfortable. I don't know. I personally don't know. I just don't follow the crowd. I never follow the crowd. If social media is too much, I'll turn it off, man. I get out of that bad boy. I don't be playing around in there too much if it starts to suck me in. I mean, you get into social media, one video, and then it connects you to another one, and then another fighting video, and then another police brutality video, and it just keeps going on. Old videos of, hey, that's enough. But this is one thing I did want to share with you, okay? Now, there's a show on TV called Live PD, okay? Now, I used to watch it. I used to watch this Live PD. I used to watch it, but let me explain this to you. Now that guy that I was telling you guys about with like their First Amendment auditors, okay? It got canceled because of what's going on, the police violence and blah, blah, blah. So they canceled Live PD, right? But well before they canceled that show, I watch a lot of First Amendment auditors, all right? What they do is go and watch police officers. They know their rights, right? They know their rights. They know their rights and what they can and cannot do. So they go and film police officers trying to step on their rights. But they prevent the officers from doing it. And you can tell the glitch in the debt matrix because when the police officers come across an auditor that understands his rights, you could see this blank stare like, whoa, I've never had nobody talk to me like that. But they're stuck and they don't know why they can't do anything about this person talking to them like never before. They could be on the police force for 20 years. Like, people, old school police officers, I really feel sorry for these new youngsters that know their rights and stuff like that. They ain't got a chance. The new generation ain't having none of that. That's not happening. But anyway, they run into one of these new age First Amendment auditors, and they're like shocked. Wait a minute, you can't talk to me like that. But they don't realize why they can't arrest that guy. You can just see him stuck. They're just like, stay off the sidewalk, don't block the driveway, don't walk in the street, you might get hit by a car. They're always trying to give some kind of directive because they just don't know what else to do, and they don't realize that what's stopping them is the law that they sworn to protect. They don't realize the law works in both ways. The law is not favorable to anybody. It's just the law, right? It's the law, right? But they're law enforcers. That's the only thing they're public. They make sure, because what an officer is a public servant, right? They make sure that the police officers know that. Now the younger people on the police force, they already know. They're like, oh, who are you? Okay, they just get in their car and just drive away because they know that these guys are not really breaking any laws. So when you watch these auditors, you could see that they're not breaking any laws. But anyway, once you watch that, right, and then you go back and watch cops and live PD, you can see them just violating people's rights. Now, there's a big mass awakening happening right now. So now with new eyes, they go back and watch live PD and cops. They'd be like, damn, they've been doing this shit for years. Yeah, they've been doing it for years. On camera, making a profit. They cancel live PD and cops. Live PD and cops off the air. But to the internet, it's here forever. So there are going to be videos to watch. LJ, this has been the worst and best time in my life of all I learned. Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like Gabriel, but I know it doesn't seem like it, Gabriel, but honestly, man, if I was 19 getting this information, man, I would have killed the game. I would have killed it. I would have killed the financial. Not that I'm not going to do it now, but at 19, I got more time. My whole life would have just been different. That's going to be a separate video. I'm going to start with what my life is like now, dating, what my life would be like if I was 19, starting out debt free with the knowledge I have today. We're going to walk right through it. I'm going to make a video of it. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. Like I said, this video is going to be in the members only for the next few days. And then I'm going to make it public. I'm going to just let you guys, all the members, get a chance to watch it first before it's published. And then we're going to go from there. And if O'Shea reaches out to me tonight, it's 7:22. I doubt if he reaches out to me tonight. But I'll shoot him an email just in case if he is. And I will send that link to you guys, okay? And I'll get it out the best way I can to reach you guys. Hopefully the community area will be good enough to reach you guys, but we'll see. So I'm going to email them tonight. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Let me make sure that everybody's, because it's kind of late. So I'm gonna make sure I get all you guys' okay. Let's see. Frank Lopez says, have a great weekend. God bless you too, Frank Lopez. Peace, nicer. See you later. Once again, thanks for allowing me to join your fam. You're part of the fam now. So no thanks needed there, Frank. You're already part of the family. Welcome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you signing up. Appreciate you just trusting me that I'm helping you. So I really appreciate it. Humble. Share with all your friends, family, everybody. All right, you guys have a wonderful Saturday night. Okay. See you later.